Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Boy. Good evening. How are you? Today, a very special after hours. Actually, special for me, kind of special, but we're really special for our friends Jason and Collin. Buddies, let's talk Disney.
Hello, hello. We are here. We're in a little different place, but we are here. Can you hear us okay? That's $1 million question because we can't see the comments at the moment.
Because we are flying on a hope and a prayer here that you are going to treat us well, since we can't see any comments and we can't control any cameras.
And we have no idea what's going on.
And we have to stay very close to each other, which is already making Collin very uncomfortable.
And I can see the thunderstorm in the back of you with the
it's coming.
Lightning.
It's coming.
It's like, well, that's the one thing I appreciate here is that I can see, because I can see the camera facing us.
Yeah, you can see the flashes
I can
of
see the lightning getting closer and closer to us. So there's a good chance that we may have to seek higher ground at some point, either because of the storm that's approaching or because of the mosquitoes that keep biting me in my side here. But we are super happy to be here at Disney's Beach Club Resort and Villas. This is fantastic.
It is. It's fun to actually be in a place that feels like Disney for once, instead of just being in an office. So
your room doesn't feel like Disney?
No, unfortunately not.
I carry the spirit of Disney around with me, Collin.
I'm not as good.
Right in my pocket, right here, my little pocket.
And we had the opportunity to be together, the three of us, last Tuesday. We had an amazing dinner at Morimoto Asia, and actually we had the opportunity to make a quick live show.
We did.
Yes, it was
with the Bunda camera.
With the Bunda camera, yes. Yeah. So let me just say hi to our friends. Joe Logan is here, Eddie Kern, Tom McMillan, Jeremy Goff, Eric Sanchez Narvaez, Michael Raleigh, Russ Daniels, Caleb, Stephanie, Beatriz from Brazil. Guys, thank you to have you all.
All of our friends.
Yes. This will
Good
be...
to see everybody.
Wow, that was a lot of light.
You're just going to have to get used to it.
This will be...
Welcome to Florida.
Exactly.
This will be a very special night. So, buddies, one thing that I have to ask you, if it's now is the time.
Now is the best time.
They were dancing there. Good. So lovely.
The realization that people can hear us. So this list may be interesting.
This is a good list.
Yes.
A good list.
Well, let me tell you, today's top 10 list from the home office of Aventura, Florida, is a very scary one. A very scary one.
It's scary.
It is top 10 things you never want to hear from the person in front of you. Could be an attraction or a cue.
Oh, thanks. I just got voluntold to go first.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Are we good to go, Carlos?
I'll tell you. Just don't rush. Don't. Yes. Who's going to start with that?
He's going to make me start because I get to embarrass myself first when there's 10 people off to the left.
My dear friend Collin, number 10.
All right. Number 10, the thing you don't want to hear in the attraction line behind you is my wig is loose.
Wait, it's in front of you.
In front of you, yeah. Sure.
In front of you.
True, it's in front of you.
If it was behind you, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
True.
I mean, it would be funny, actually.
It might be kind of humorous.
Yes. One time when we were on Splash Mountain in Disneyland, my father-in-law was in front of us, and his cap came off of his head. It landed in my face. So luckily, my face caught his cap.
Broke the ball.
Yes. So I handed it back to him after we got off the ride. So these things do happen.
Do happen. Imagine with a wig.
I've seen many hats come flying.
They do happen. Okay.
Number 9.
Number 9. Turn your head if you don't want to see something disgusting.
No.
What the heck was that?
I don't know. It sounded like a monkey. I think that was a monkey or something.
Number 8.
Let me turn my flash on. That one's particularly for me, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Number 7.
It feels so good to have this mask off.
What we shouldn't say out loud, right?
Number 6.
For those that may wonder.
Number 6.
You gotta
Oh
say.
man, I gotta say that?
Yeah.
We on this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. Exactly.
Those beans were good, weren't they?
He's getting quieter and quieter.
Every single time. What you don't know is the people. Well, now they know, but they didn't know.
Let me go to the second page. Just a minute.
Oh, I was waiting for a sound effect of some sort.
No,
Apparently.
you couldn't
Moving
hear
on.
it. Number 5.
Number 5. I'm breaking up with you.
That's going to be embarrassing.
Number 4, Collin.
Where are we? Oh, I know all the words to this song. I've heard that one a time or two, actually. It's never true.
Usually
never
it's with Terry Stinson Doherty behind it.
No offense.
Number 3, Jason.
Number 3. Just put your hands in the air and let them dry naturally.
What the heck?
That's
Are we in the
Halloween.
Twilight?
That was Halloween. I don't know.
Number 2.
All video of the whole ride with commentary. I think that one was aimed at Terry, possibly. Like,
Okay, and number 1 from our top 10 list of things that you want to hear from the person in front of you is...
Okay, give me the ashes.
bad idea.
Just look right at the camera.
Did you pay attention to the last sound effect?
No.
No, we were too busy just talking about our own paranoia. So it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just pay attention. Just pay attention.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what that was.
That's Jason.
That's Jason from Friday the 13th. Yes. And there was a comment here. There was a comment that I want. Someone was mentioning the following: that probably gonna catch a thunderstrike in our video with your camera. Just the way, yes. Remember what Team Tracker did yesterday.
Let's hope we don't get struck by lightning. So that would be unfortunate. Make for great live video, though. That might go viral.
Guys, let me see if there's anything from our audience that I can. Everybody, no. Mike Sizemore is saying hi to everybody.
Hello, Mike.
Terry Stinson Doherty is already here. Michael Goldstrap. Stephanie, hello everybody. Good to see you here. Today I will try to do everything, including try to see your comments, because
we can't see anything except for the backside of the camera here.
Okay, so let's move on. News of the week, and it's good because we had a lot of meetings and discussions about this topic. So who's going to start?
I must have missed those meetings.
So the first bit of news is that Collin got to enjoy not only Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway for the first time, but also Rise of the Resistance,
which was great. Very different for both of them than what I expected.
And
both amazing.
His face when the drop happens, was fantastic.
I was probably turned around and just watched me.
Yeah.
So there was no spoiler for you, Collin. So it was the very first time that you experienced, or you?
Yeah, so I hadn't ridden it because I'd missed it through 3 times when I'd been here before because of dining reservations and other things. So it was the first time I'd ridden it, even though I had an opportunity to ride on both coasts before. And today, actually, the boarding groups went incredibly fast. I mean, we were there when the park opened, and they were gone within probably 10 seconds or less. It just aired out, and then you couldn't get through. And then on the second time at 2 o'clock, we got one, but we actually got a backup boarding group. So we were group 80 for the day, and I think it finished up at 86. And there were 5 of us, so that's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
6.
It was 6, yeah, technically.
We lost one along the way.
That's true.
But this happens. This happens when it's 105 degree heat index.
Very, very true. Yeah, it was 96
it
degrees
is.
today.
It was brutal. Well, for me, you have a really
He's very
close.
distracted.
I am
very distracted, but
that's a lot of lightning in that little box in the corner.
It's just Florida. It's okay.
And
in other news, we have a weather system moving in.
That's true. We can be weatherman right now. I guess
you
that's
see
from
over
the
here.
East. No, that's west. I guess technically. I need one of those maps.
The other news is that next week I'm not gonna be able to join you in the show, so
The show must go on. As much as he doesn't want it to happen, it's gonna happen.
I'm starting praying right now.
It might be a train wreck, but it's gonna be
it's gonna be great.
A fun train wreck.
No, it will be great. No, it's not gonna be great. I'm not gonna be with you guys, but it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be safe.
It's going to be great-ish.
You'll probably be enjoying a nice meal while we do this, so
yes.
We'll have a good time too.
No,
and why won't you be here next week, Carlos?
Actually, I'm heading to Indiana I'm taking my daughter to college, and that very night is going to be our dinner with her to say bye-bye, and then Friday I'm back to Miami.
It's gonna be great.
I'm already,
but it'll be great.
Yeah, it is not. It's not being easy at all.
It's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword in a good way and a bad way.
So we will of course miss you next week, but we will carry the mantle or the torch or whatever the right
mantle,
whatever the aphorism is.
Seems like heavy to carry the whole house to carry the mantle.
I am curiously strong sometimes.
I don't believe.
Oh yeah, no, it's true.
I trust will be an okay. It would not be a perfect show, but it would be an okay show. Joe Logan is saying lightning doesn't hurt unless you're struck. It's true.
That's true.
Exactly.
We'll be fine. We're undercover, so what you see behind us isn't completely reality. So.
And we would just like to. I just want to say special thanks to the Disney Special Effects Department.
They're helping us out here.
This for us here. Thank you very much.
Kyle, you see, I'm very jealous of you, Collin, and also saying someone pissed off Thor. Yeah, that's right.
I have no idea what he just said.
Oh, there's one other bit of news. The NBA games start.
Oh, yep.
I think this weekend.
Yeah.
And the Goodyear blimp is floating all around. So we actually saw the Goodyear blimp from
almost
Galaxy's
all
Edge.
afternoon, which was kind of neat. It's huge, which is kind of neat to see, though.
And we had the opportunity to see a little bit of the security's effort and structure that they do have in the resorts, and it's amazing. When I drove, Collin to the beach club Tuesday night.
He was there again tonight.
Yeah, we could see the security guys in.
We're not getting that close.
You're the guy up
the guy on the hill.
Yes, the guy on the hill.
Yeah.
In the dark in a folding chair.
And the sound effect now.
Exactly.
Probably he's scared right now without this. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of it's blocked off. So beach club's the only resort you can really get to over here other than Boardwalk. But if you go around, there's police at every entrance, so you can't get to any of the other areas because of the NBA stuff. So
he's laughing. He's reading some comment.
Yeah, of course. Somebody's probably making fun of us or saying we're about to get struck by lightning.
He stopped listening to you 10 seconds ago.
Of course.
Felipe is saying hi and good night, folks from Brazil.
Hello, Felipe.
And Jeremy Goff is saying, so your daughter is more important than us? I
Apparently
see how
so.
it is, Carlos. Amber is also here. What's up, party people? Hi, Amber. How are you?
Hello, hello.
Okay,
For
so
those joining, we're not standing in the rain. We're just at the beach club. And there's rain behind us. So we're good. We're good.
We're still good.
It's not wet yet.
Still good.
so let's move on to the next segment.
Wait a minute.
It helps to have the top
To
5 out.
our top 5 list this week. It is it was a nice and also difficult topic, and which is our top 5 places to meditate, pray, be quiet in Walt Disney World.
In the grand scheme of things, places.
Oh
Oh, what was that?
no, it was
Oh,
my
I didn't
finger. My finger pressing the wrong button. Guys, it was hard for me. It was really hard.
Hard to come up with something, or
No,
to
it's
narrow-
hard because
Yeah.
there were so many. There were so many.
Yeah,
that
Yeah, there are a lot of good ones. I was kind of walking around last night before all this, and found a few that actually. So there's a trend on my list, unfortunately. So a lot of things in this area. So
it was an exciting list for me because I pretty much have a video for every single one of these
That's
spots.
true, he does.
Except for one, my number one, I don't have a video for yet, but I will soon.
and who's starting with that? Are you gonna continue the tradition that I'm gonna be the last one?
Well, you're certainly not going to be the first.
So let's do Collin, Jason, Carlos. This is the sequence that I have
that'll
here.
work.
Okay, Collin, your
Yeah. So I got to do this backwards because I put it in 1 to 5, so I don't have to go 5 to 1. So
yeah,
um,
your number 5.
one of mine is, and this is kind of the most obscure of the entire list, and it's at the Wilderness Lodge. When you go up to the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th floor balconies, there's probably one on the 5th floor, but I think that gets into club level, so it may not be there. But there's a little area, if you get off the elevator and walk straight as you're overlooking the lobby, and if you go right instead of left to overlook the lobby, there's a balcony out there. Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's not. Typically, it's just a glass door. You just open it up and walk out there. There's a series of benches, and most of them are undercover. As you get higher up, I think some of them are out of cover. But it's a really quiet area. It's hardly anybody ever there. And it's a great view over the trees and some of the water features that are at Wilderness Lodge. But it's incredibly quiet. It's a good place to just kind of escape for a little bit, have a little quiet time to yourself, a little bit to get away from kind of the high pace of everything else that Disney tends to be at times. So it's a really good kind of escape spot. And everybody knows my affinity for Wilderness Lodge, and that there's probably going to be another one on this list from there. But I'll go ahead and pass it on to Jason, since we're looking at the same list here on a different screen.
I think that's a good one.
It's a good spot.
That's a good one.
It's easy to find. Typically, it's empty, which is always a bonus. And if that one's full, you just go to the floor above it, hop the elevator, and you've got another good spot.
And you like that one more than the one down, like the rocking chairs down on the right by
I
the
do,
creek?
because it's quieter, and a lot of people don't know about that one as much. Where if you get the one further down, there's like the conference center next, like the little business center next to it. And every once in a while, there's people
down by
working
the creek, the one outside.
Oh, yeah, I like that better because there's more people there most days.
So you don't like the people watch?
Not as much. Just like the quiet spot.
I like the creek because you get the
About to
creek
get
sound. You get the creek
Bug
sound.
in my ears. But yeah, that's true. That does help. But if you really want soul quiet, go up a few floors. If you like the bottom one, stick with the creek. Oh no, lock this out.
Jason,
We're good. All right, my number 5. My number 5 should be very familiar to folks this week. Should be no surprise, and that is Flame Tree BBQ Dining Gardens.
Good spot.
Fantastic spot, especially right now.
and especially if you have food.
Well, but right now it's lovely because it's, if you go either earlier in the morning or like mid-afternoon or later, it's pretty quiet on any day. But right now with the crowd levels as suppressed as they are,
especially in Animal Kingdom, it's really quiet over there most of the day. Especially that spot. I mean, I walked past it 3 times the other day, going from place to place, and there was basically nobody at it except at the lunch hour. And even then, it wasn't all crowded. You could still get a little spot away from everybody else.
And as I explained during the lunch break yesterday, that neither of you were in attendance for, which is understandable. I know you guys are the party. I actually went.
Sorry, priorities.
I went years without even realizing that was there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I didn't want to ever eat at Flame Tree BBQ.
It's good food.
I didn't know the dining area was there. I had no idea.
Now, I will say I do tend to avoid Flame Tree BBQ just because there's not anywhere air conditioned to seat.
Do you hear that?
And it's hot in the middle of the day.
Hear that?
It's getting closer.
The
But Jason, for me it was the same thing. It took a lot of time for me to discover that area. Actually, it was last year, and actually it's getting closer to you guys.
Yes, it is.
It's all
it's getting brighter.
It's all good. It's all good.
You can start to see the lightning bars in the background.
Carlos, have you sat in that dining area?
No, what I did is that I never went there during lunch, but for me it's the best spot was the best spot to watch Rivers of Light. I loved watching the show from there. It was great.
That is it's a different perspective, but it is kind of a nice perspective and away from a lot of the crowds. But that may have gone away. So
yes,
you may have to change your spot somewhere else, Carlos.
But one thing from the photo perspective was perfect because you can take the picture of the floats and everything and the Everest in the background. So.
Yeah, but in terms of looking for a space like legitimately where you could meditate, pray, just relax, like kind of recenter yourself, there are a few places that are better than that location because it's just a tranquil spot.
It is, and it's really quiet at times throughout the day in a park that tends to be surrounded by a lot of noises.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Carlos, you're number 5.
Yeah, what do you got?
My number 5. It is
Tower of Terror.
No.
That's just the sound effects.
Is the lake. Actually, there are several different spots there, but the lake pathway at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, I really like that area. And it's
flew over that today.
It started to late in the game. It started to become one of my favorite resorts. One of my favorite resorts. It's a really nice place. And
they remodeled. The rooms are really nice
yes,
too. I've only seen them. I've not stayed in them yet, but they are very similar to what Coronado looks like now too.
Yes, and that's what I was about to mention. Is that after the refurbish, I think everything got a lot better, a lot nicer, and with the Skyliner. And if you take that pathway and you start to look west, you're gonna see the sunset with the Skyliner. It is great. Really nice. It is great. It is a really nice spot. Let me see.
And if you're on one end of the property, you can use the Riviera Skyliner too and save yourself some steps, which is kind of a nice benefit.
Yes.
Flew over it today in the Skyliner.
I'm glad you mentioned that though. That area.
That's a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Police
we don't
officer.
know.
There's a very small police officer.
Okay, so number 4, Collin.
Okay, so
reverse order.
Yep.
Okay.
So this one is actually on the monorail loop, and it's over at Grand Floridian. And if you go to the second floor of the Grand Floridian, there's a little alcove. There's a seating area there, but then if you move on outside, there's a little balcony there, and one side of it overlooks the monorail, and the other side looks over the pool, well, part of the DVC pool, and then another section of it actually looks over towards the lake. And it's a good place to kind of escape, especially now that I think they've moved the smoking area out of there.
Are you talking about where Enchanted Rose is?
No.
Have you been to
around the
Enchanted
way.
Rose?
It's that same pathway. Enchanted Rose is further around now.
Well, you have the one location where, like, there were 2 balconies outside.
Yeah.
The one was on like the right side, facing.
Yeah,
so
that's the one I'm talking about.
Okay,
The
that's
right
now
side
the
one.
smoking balcony.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So they've changed it to that. So maybe not that spot anymore.
But you could go down to the one by Enchanted Rose.
That's
Sit out
true.
there.
You could. So there's an alternative.
There's also a secret balcony I haven't been able to figure out how to get to.
The one on the 5th floor that
Yeah.
overlooks the other direction?
Yeah.
I don't know how to get there. I think you have to be club level to get up there. So
Mark
you
my
might be able to
word.
sneak in.
Mark my word, I will get there one day.
Just
Oh
got bit by
yes,
something.
I will. I'm over
Got
here.
bit by
I didn't
something
bite you.
too.
That's okay. Just grin and bear it, buddy.
It's just,
Just grin and bear it.
just bugs eating us alive. It's no big deal.
Okay. Oh no, you did
Oh,
it
I locked
again.
out again.
I think that's a good spot.
It
It's
is a
even
good
better
spot.
if you're at Enchanted Rose having a
There
drink
you go. So
with
you have
me
more options.
and Jeremy and Eric
whoever else is in the
and-
box tonight that we can't see.
and Terry and all the people who I promised to have drinks with.
And you never did.
Well, they have to come. They have to come here.
Terry did come down here.
I did have. I had a soda with Terry. It's fine.
Well, we,
No, I did have
yeah,
a real
yeah,
drink. We went to Nomad Lounge together.
Well, and then back in the fall we ate at, what's that place called?
We're
At
right-
Disney Springs.
Yeah, but I'm talking about now.
That's true. Well,
You did it again.
oh, I need to change the timeout on
I don't know what his phone is doing, but it does not want to share itself
does
with us.
not.
Okay.
Your
Ready
number
for my
4.
number 4?
Yeah.
Okay, my number 4. My number 4 is actually. We're not going to go far from where you just were.
Really?
But it's actually not just a single location, but it's that path between the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian. So walking that path, starting at the Grand Floridian. I'm sorry, well, you can start wherever you want. Starting at the Poly,
Wherever
and-
you began,
and
you
making
began.
your way down along the beach.
That's a
Maybe
good
pausing.
one.
There's
Yeah.
some nice kind of swings to sit in,
Mhm.
and some benches to sit in, and just look out at the Seven Seas Lagoon, and then continue around. Is super pleasant, super really. I mean, and there's not many people.
No, and
No.
even the one that goes over towards Ticket Transportation Center is pretty good too. If you go the other direction,
Oh, yeah.
it's not as good, but and then it looks like they're almost done with the one that goes around from the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom.
They're working on it, but I mean, you can't use it right now anyway because
There's a tent there.
no, but I
now.
mean, you can't use it because the NBA.
yeah, that's true.
Right
Yeah,
outside.
you can't get to that side of it. So
Right. But it's coming.
it is.
Yes.
They have a gate by the monorail, so it's coming.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good spot.
It is a
And
real.
I have a video for that too, of course.
Is a very nice spot. Actually, is the only one that you took it from me, Jason. But no problem.
I took that from you.
Yes.
Oops.
No, it's
whole,
not
like,
that I
the-
took it from you. I was supposed to have on my list, but you took it first. So you moved fast. No, but don't worry. As I said, there was many on my list. Many.
So wait, were you going to put the entire path on your list, or was there a specific spot?
There's a specific spot. There's a specific spot.
Well, go ahead and say
It
that.
is-
We'll skip it later down
where
the
is
line.
It is when you start to get closer to the Grand Floridian. It's already in the area of the DVC villas there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's nice. Yeah, that's a good area.
Yes.
Right now, it's one of those areas you can get to at the Grand Floridian too,
Yep.
which is nice too.
Okay, so let's go to my number 4. It is the pathway, and I already mentioned that before in another top 5. But it's the pathway between Pandora and Harambe. I really like that area. I like that area actually to spend a little time there, just relaxing, thinking, enjoying. It's quiet, particularly when there's no lines from the what's going on there.
I think
We're getting eaten alive.
Fine.
Is what's going
okay.
on.
I like the sweet meat. That's all I can say.
Jason about cried.
I got one on my ankle that's like swelling up. Like,
Oh my!
Bad enough.
I'm trying to rush here.
Yeah, so
We're
of
gonna
course
do the very, very fast after
Come
hours.
on,
today.
Storm. Come on, Storm.
Start the rain so these bugs will go away.
Okay. We're
Kai,
ready.
Kylie's singing lots of love for pathways tonight. That's right. In my list, mostly are pathways, and it's true.
He likes to walk.
Yes.
Top 10 pathways. Okay.
Colin.
Your number.
Is it me?
Yeah, you're number
Okay.
3.
So our number 3, actually, we tried to use tonight, and there's a bunch of people over there for some unknown reason because it's always empty. Some are eating, though, so they're technically not there. But actually, if you look just to the left of Jason's head, you can see a part of it. And it's called the Silorium, and it's over here at the beach club. Silorium, sorry. I'm from Kentucky, you got to remember that. But it's a really quiet area most of the time. Tonight, people are returning from the park, so they're grabbing food at the marketplace and going to sit over there and eat because it's air conditioned and it's really hot, and we're out here, so we're probably freaking people out. But it's a really nice area. It's quiet. It's calm most of the time, especially if they're not doing, the TV's not on in there. The couches are very comfortable, and if you're at the beach club, it's a really good air-conditioned area that you can kind of step away for a few minutes. It's easy to get to. If you're in the main building, it's just right off the side of the main lobby. And if you're in the villas, which are actually right behind us, directly behind us, you can just cut across the path and you can go right in there, and it's pretty easy to get to. And in this case, if the rain rolls in, you also can get there fairly dry, which is a bonus. But that's a simple one, but it's pretty good. And
can we give an honorable mention to the breezeway?
Yeah. Which breezeway?
The breezeway,
sure.
The DVC breezeway. Yeah.
Sure.
The breezeway, the one that says
that's nice.
Breezeway on the sign, like the sign breezeway. Yeah.
Good.
So those.
Yeah.
No, and I'm so proud that we had a situation that you can say live in our top 5 that my top 5 is right here and it's showing. That's
yeah.
nice.
We were going to use the boardwalk, but then we saw the storm rolling in.
Well,
we might get stranded.
We were going to use the Solarium, but then we noticed that they were running Harry Potter videos in there. Like,
yeah,
that's just
sci-fi was on the TV for some unknown reason.
That's too off-brand for us. And then we thought, well, maybe we will make it over to the boardwalk. And then we saw the sky and we said, well, we might make it there, but we won't make it back.
Exactly.
So we gave up on that. And then we decided that, we tried the lobby, but the lobby was very echoey. And so then
we've been a little everywhere.
Yeah. So we went on the grand tour of the beach club and settled on the jungle, essentially, because that's what it feels like as my legs
get eaten.
Yes. Yes.
And there's people that come through this door right here, like every 30 seconds, look at us like we're crazy folks.
So,
because we probably are. But
you want my number 3?
Yes, you're number 3.
Okay. My number 3 is what I affectionately call the Jason tree.
Are you a little full of yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a plaque. And all of our friends here know what I'm talking about. They
yes.
Know, and some of them at least know what I'm talking about. The Jason tree is the tree that you will find in a lot of Collin's photographs. I have a video coming out soon that's a 360 from under the Jason tree, and is the tree that if you're walking from International Gateway over to the boardwalk,
oh yeah,
it's the tree right there that I cannot pass without just going, at least either just standing and taking it in, or sitting, ideally sitting under the tree.
You'd really like a photo I took last night.
I saw that. I saw what you shared. You shared the. I love that spot, and I now call it the Jason tree. So yes.
You know what? It's funny because I knew we were talking about right away when saying the Jason tree. Yes.
I don't even need a plaque.
We're gonna get a Sharpie marker and some paper and just stick it under the tree. See how long
and I think our friends remember because we already mentioned about the Jason tree before. So
that's right.
It's like the pathway between Pandora and Harambe is something that's returning a lot. And well, I will not say anything because up to now there's something that comes frequently that's not showing up here, but I suspect that could show up. But I will not mention.
Don't do that to me, Carlos.
No.
What could show up?
Anything.
What could show up? You want to know?
No, I don't know.
No, don't say that yet. Wait.
Oh, no.
I did notice that smell when I walked through. Even my dad said something about it. It's like, this is a great smell. I'm like, you are just...
He said it?
Yeah.
Wait.
I didn't even tell him.
So he has a story to share real quick.
Yeah.
That should have been the news.
My dad went to that exact spot, and he walked in before me. He goes, I like that smell. I'm like, what? You're just proving Jason's point.
I love that. He didn't even know, did he?
He had no idea. He doesn't watch the show.
Wherever you are.
He's back there somewhere, actually.
Yes. Validation is everything.
No, but I'm also
Most
looking for
disappointed.
validation. There's some validation that I'm looking for that you guys escaped from my revenge. That was the Phoenician Bay area in the spaceship Earth that you
That's a
already
terrible
saw and don't want to admit to our audience. But yes.
I don't know. You keep coming back to this thing, and I mean, I don't think there's any kind of great mystery or
I don't get it.
controversy or anything. But
But you
might
saw
have
it.
a photo
You
of that
saw
one
it.
ship in Pirates of the Caribbean, though, so we might have to show that in a few weeks here.
Okay.
all right,
My-
so you're number 3.
Yeah, so I guess
No, my
we're
number
two.
three.
Oh no, he's number 3. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, I'm
we
sorry.
skipped Carlos.
Did we almost skip you, Carlos?
Yes.
If you were
that-
here, you could have hit Jason for that.
That's why next time I'm not gonna be the last one. My number 3. It is actually. It's not that it's not busy, but it's a little bit of a go with me. You have to go.
Okay.
It's in Adventureland, right in front of the Sunshine Tree Terrace, where you can buy the Citrus Swirl and in that area that you buy an ice cream.
The word
Did
you're
he-
looking for.
And there are some rocks. There are some
Wait,
rocks.
Go back. What do you get? What can you get from there?
Citrus something.
What is it? Does it like? Is it like?
No, I will
come
not
like in a
say.
bowl?
I will not say.
Does it come in a bowl?
Yeah, it is an ice cream. It's like a soft serve ice cream.
Oh, and wait. What's it taste like?
It is orange with. There's one that is orange with. Why are you laughing?
It sounds a lot like a Dole Whip. I mean, I think that you should try a Dole Whip sometime.
It's a whole
No.
lot better.
I can't. No, that's another thing that I would not mention because there's a secret, and I already mentioned about my color blindness and in the frogs, and I will not mention about the other thing about the Dole Whip that
You
I
have a
cannot
Dole
have.
Whip fish?
And
You don't like Dole
I
Whip?
cannot
No,
have.
you have to explain that. We
Wait,
can't go on.
you have a Dole Whip like it's not a fetish. It's like a phobia. Like
No,
a,
no,
like
no,
a Dole
no,
Whip
no.
phobia.
I'm allergic to pineapple.
Really?
Yep.
That's possible?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Maybe you just don't like it, and your senses
No,
revolt.
no.
Wait, but everybody like, is it that your tongue gets all like tingly or something?
Yeah.
Or does it swell? Because
I
if so, we
wanna
got to
go-
see this
I
happen.
want to go do that.
Like, how much does it take to make it swell? And like, not a lot, but just a little.
Just
No.
so we can see what happens.
No, you're not gonna see that. I hate pineapple. You're not gonna see
You
that.
hate pineapple, or you're allergic? No, wait a second.
Both,
Thanks.
both
Right.
things,
You
both
just
things.
tell people that you're
Both
allergic
things.
to pineapple, so you don't have to eat it.
No.
you,
Like the
No,
3-year-olds that don't
no,
like
I
broccoli.
cannot
so
have
they're
it. I
allergic to
cannot
it.
I cannot have pineapple.
I feel like it's totally hijacked this from his.
We have.
Yeah.
That's a rabbit hole.
So let me go to my number 3, please.
Didn't you already just say number 3?
No. In
You
front
said
of the
it's like the place by the Citrus Swirl.
no, I'm trying. Is in front of Sunshine Tree Terrace. There's some rocks, and you have to go behind those rocks, where you have a seating area, and it's quiet. And you from that rocks you can see the Swiss family treehouse and enjoy the foliage, and it is great. It is amazing. Yes.
I've never once sat there.
I think you could post maybe on the Facebook group you could post a picture.
Yeah, that would
Yep.
be helpful because I'm lost.
And Jason, that would be an amazing spot for a video.
Well, as soon as I get a picture and figure out where this place is,
Yes.
where this hidden secret
gem?
place
No, it's-
away from the Dole Whips are.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Right there with you, color. Oh, Mark Jones is just
Sure.
just confirmed. Pineapple makes me sick as a dog every time I eat it. It's almost like that with me.
But he still eats it.
Or you should.
No, Mark
No?
does not. No. So Jeremy's saying,
said
so
every time I
Carlos
eat
is
it,
hiding behind rocks in
That's kinda
adventure.
Mark Jones, if you say like it makes you sick every time you eat it, it implies that you eat it multiple times. So I don't know. I'm not,
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Collin,
So
number
Colin number 2.
Yeah, so this one's kind of general, but anything basically at boardwalk late at night. So if it's basically after everything closes on the boardwalk, minus like jelly rolls and the dance hall and those type of things, which
Well,
aren't open right now anyway. But if you go down to basically the edge of the boardwalk, there's some seats right in front of the Italian restaurant there, Tree Forno, and it's actually a really great seating area. It's really, really quiet at night because most of the action stuff is wrapped up at a certain time. I think it's anything after like 10:30 or 11. It gets really quiet really fast. I was actually walking over there last night, and obviously it's a different scenario right now, but I saw 2 people the entire time, and I was there from 10:30 to about 11:30 taking photos, and 1 cast member is all I saw the entire time. It was really nice because it was just incredibly quiet, and after a long day in the park or something like that, it's kind of a hidden gem bonus. A lot of people go straight to a resort at the boardwalk if you're staying there, and if you're not staying there, if you're staying at Beach Club or one of the surrounding areas, or Epcot's open late for some reason or another, it's a good place to kind of step back for a little bit, enjoy a dessert, hang out for a little bit, enjoy part of the show if you're not there too late. It's a good spot, and if you want to hang out for a little while, relax, do what you need to do, spend a few moments.
Do what you need to do?
Well, you never know.
What are you doing? Like,
You never know.
do what you need to do. I mean, I was with you. It was sounding lovely, and now I'm doing what I need to do. And I don't know what
We
that's
can't go there on this show.
I don't even know what that's about.
But one thing,
That's not what I meant, for the record.
Colin, quick question. So everything is closed now. So you went there yesterday, and
So a lot of it's very close. So all the gift shops, really anything in this area that we're at right now. The only thing that I've seen that stays open late is the marketplace, which is right in front of us, and it's still open at 9:41 right now. I think it closes at, well, I'm looking at a phone, it tells me. But a lot of things around here, even Beaches and Green, closes at 9 o'clock. So it's kind of weird. And a lot of the stores close at 9, especially the ones on the boardwalk themselves. ESPN Club is not open. Tree Forno appears to close at 9.
Flying Fish is not open.
Flying Fish is not open. Big River Grill is not open. The gift shops are open, and what's the magic theme bar?
Really?
Abracadabra? Is that
There
what it's
you
called?
go.
Yeah.
There you
I want to say
go.
Houdini
So-
bar or something
That would
like
be
that.
cool,
That
too,
would
man.
be.
so Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
that one.
There's the Brazilian in it.
Abracadabra is not open.
No, it
Oh, it's
is
not
open.
up.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is open.
It
It's
is?
on the listing. I think
What?
it closes early, but it is open.
It's open.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
bar.
open. It's listed on the things that are open. It
I don't
wasn't
think
open
it's
when I went over there last night.
I don't.
but-
I've never seen it open.
And the Boardwalk Bakery is open.
Oh, really?
They may get away with the Abracadabra because it's attached to Tree Forno.
Mm.
So I don't know if that kind of
You
qualifies
have to walk
as
through there
the
to get to
food
the
there.
bathrooms. I know.
Yeah, so because I know Florida's doing the 50% alcohol sales thing for it has to be closed at a certain time or closed completely.
Well, I don't know why we're not over the Abracadabra then if it was open.
Yeah, we should have thought that.
It is a
through.
well,
Well, I
They
didn't know it was
closed
open.
early, so I bet it's not open now. But there's a few things open, but it's basically necessity stuff that people would have to have, like our marketplace here
Like
is open.
alcohol.
Not for me. But,
Like air conditioning and
yeah, that's true. That helps. The
Bug-free
AC
areas.
helps.
I got the worst mosquito bite in my ear right now.
It's bad.
I didn't know it was possible.
Yeah, we're getting
To
eaten
get me a
alive.
mosquito bite here. Well, it's like
He's
somehow
laughing
that,
at us in his air
somehow
conditioning.
that little dude got like under the
I know.
like, under the.
They're digging
Woo!
everywhere.
Oh, it's a good one.
There's one in my shirt a minute ago.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. That's gonna leave a mark.
all
All right,
Jason,
my
you're number 2.
My number 2. I'm going to go to his area, the Wilderness
Don't
Lodge.
steal mine.
I'm not stealing. I'm not. I'm not
You
going
can
to.
see the list.
I knew what you would put,
Yeah.
and so
he
I
knows me too well.
and I would never ever. I'm not like Carlos, for the record.
You
I
would
would
do that.
I would
I know
never
you would do that.
ever do that sort of
In a
thing.
heart.
No.
Just to make me irritated.
Never would do that. Not when I know I'm going to be sitting next to you.
He knows
But-
what I'm capable of.
But I'm on your right side.
Exactly.
But I knew you would put that on, so I was like, I'm not going to spoil it. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. So my number 2 is at the Wilderness Lodge in the main lobby area, but up on the 3rd floor in the Adirondack chairs that they have, where you can sit by the fireplace. But if it's cool out, the fire's going, but you can sit up there and just sort of take it in, and you're far enough away from the lobby, kind of
Yeah.
hustle and
that's
bustle,
Not too bad.
that it's relatively quiet, and it's a lovely place to just hang out, and you can just like just like relax, meditate, pray, just be quiet, do a phone call,
take a
nap,
business call for a half hour.
take a nap. I mean, like there's lots. It's a great spot, and there's almost. I've actually never gotten to that spot and had somebody there. Never.
The only time I've seen anybody there was like somebody working on a computer like late at night or something like that, and it's rare to see that way. And if there's so many other spots in Wilderness Lodge that you can find something for a few minutes, and then wait for them to leave and go hang out over there.
Yeah. Or
it's
sit
really
real
nice.
close, like I'm
There you go.
close
Just
to them.
whisper in their ear a little bit just to confuse them.
But no, that's one of my favorite spots is in the Wilderness Lodge, which is my favorite resort by far.
Mine too.
And
it's excellent. If you are on business or anything down here, which is rare, but it happens, we're living proof of it. There's a great little business center there that nobody ever uses, right on the other side of that wall, and it's very quiet. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, a little desk area. Yeah. And there's nobody that ever uses it. You'll see people around the property kind of working on computers and stuff, but I don't think many people know it's there. And
actually,
I
think that's on the second floor.
Is it?
I think that's isn't it?
Maybe it's one floor. Yeah, maybe it's on a different floor.
But
either way, great area.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, you did it again.
Oh, we're out again.
Okay. So it's my number 2.
Yeah,
number
that's
2.
you.
Okay, so let's go to my number 2. I have to see here. Okay. It's another pathway, is another, and repeating that, but that's in Magic Kingdom. And it's the pathway. What I lost there?
That's all right. He's just getting eaten alive again.
My shorts. It's fine. It's okay.
So it's the pathway between Liberty Square and Adventureland. Is that little area, which is a little bit close to that snack stand that you can buy the spring rolls,
and fruit and stuff.
No, the by the end of the pathway you can find the spring rolls cart.
Oh, okay. I'm following.
Okay. Yes. So that pathway
That's not open right now, for the record.
No, I know. I went straight there 2 days ago, yesterday. I was yesterday.
You're a disappointment right there.
So is that pathway between the Liberty Square, the back of those shops, and heading to Adventureland. Usually is quiet. Usually is really nice. There's some seating place there that I also.
It's hard to find in Magic Kingdom sometimes.
Yep. Well, the best place for me, and that's am I allowed to
Comes
include
the 2 for 1.
to do a 2 for here? It is any place in Tom Sawyer Island that is.
That's true. I'll let you have that one. That's a good one.
Any place in Sawyer Island. Well,
yeah, nice job there. Two
for 1.
Two squared.
I know that you guys didn't took that I'm not stealing from anyone.
C squared.
We call him Mongello here.
I'm not stealing from anyone, though. Colin, are you ready for your number 1?
Drum roll.
Yeah, so I've told this one a million times, but for me it's always going to be the Boulder Ridge Villa lobby. Either first
I'm surprised.
Floor,
I'm
throw an
surprised.
honorable mention in here. Second floor is actually really neat too.
Second floor.
So if you go to the second floor, there's a little alcove that kind of cuts out over the lobby, and there's 2 chairs there. It's even quieter in the first.
You know what we should do?
We should have went there.
I know. I know, right?
Would have been
Why
smart.
did we do that?
We should have. It would have been easy.
Why didn't you suggest
10
that?
minutes that way.
All right. So maybe we'll be right back. We could go up to that second floor and sit in those chairs and be like, what are the guys from the
Waldorf and Statler?
Waldorf
or Statford?
whatever their names
whatever
are,
the other guy's name is.
Yeah, we'll
My
sit
dog's
there.
named after
And
one
we'll
of
just
them.
make comments as people walk by. Can you believe what she's wearing?
Look at that. Put the camera down on the first floor.
We've just ruined your spot for you.
That's
that way.
true.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm good with that. That's fun.
That's a nice space, though.
It is, and if we've actually
what about
done
around
work
the corner?
there.
What about around the corner?
That's true. The Carolwood room right around the corner
Love
is
that
really,
spot.
really nice.
You love the lobby, that little
I do.
alcove
I love the lobby because it's a little quieter. You get every once in a while you get like a luggage cart roll over the wooden floor, and it's kind of a good ambient sound.
Not if you're filming.
That's true. Jason hates that sound, but see, it's realistic.
No,
that
that's
works
true.
out well.
But the Carolwood Pacific room, I love that with the fireplace and
Right,
the checkerboard.
yeah.
Oh,
And it's all really amazing. The later you go, the better, because there's less people walking through, and you can hear the music a little louder. And there's actually a very distinct smell in that lobby that's very pleasant. It's kind of.
And while we're there, we might as well also go out to Geyser Point and sit,
there you go.
sit on the
See,
couches.
we can do this too,
We
Carlos.
can sit on the couches right by Bay Lake.
Exactly. That almost made my list, actually, but I didn't want to put 3 from Wilderness Lodge.
Well, why don't we just do it now?
Exactly.
I think that's great.
It's a great spot. Because then you can, especially at night, you can actually see the stars really well there. If it's a clear night, I've got a few photos from there. I wish I would have sent one, but I didn't.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
And it feels like you're miles away from Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
it's really, really neat. It's a great sensory experience. Good way to make a night of it. And it's one of the easiest places to park on Disney property that's not.
Oh, also
Like-
there's little spots like along the boardwalk path to go down to the boat dock from Wilderness Lodge at night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the like wooden areas.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are really nice,
It's really
too.
pretty.
That whole resort is just
Pretty much
really
the whole
nice.
resort.
It's
Yeah.
really quiet at night, and if you stay there and you've been out at past 11 o'clock, you know that exact
Are
feeling.
you allowed
It is-
that way?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I've closed down parks at 2 o'clock in the morning before.
Really?
Yeah. Believe it or not.
Jason,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
anxious to
For my number one?
Yes, I'm desperately
My
waiting.
number
for that.
one, so this is interesting. I mean, my number one
This shocked me.
is
Because I just saw it before the show when we pulled up the list.
it's not, so I didn't, it's not like the number one spot for me to go to in these circumstances, because all of the other spots that we've talked about, they're all situational. Like if I need to sort of center myself, if I'm looking to just sort of meditate and just sort of just be
Escape.
in a quiet, I don't sleep. I can't sleep in public. I can't sleep on planes. I can't sleep in.
I said escape.
Oh, I think you said sleep. I thought you said sleep.
No.
Well, why are you talking with ice in your mouth?
It's true.
I don't know why.
It's hot out here.
If I am looking to just like chill out, like I'm looking for places that are convenient depending on where I am. And I wanted this to make the list. This is why it's number one, because I think it's something that people wouldn't think about. And that is the very top of the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse.
That's
And that,
good.
it wouldn't work if it was crowded. It wouldn't work if there was like a steady stream of people. But a lot of times, well, especially
Like
right
right
now,
now, yeah.
especially right
It's
now,
empty.
any time of day right now is a good time. But in the evening is also a nice time. A lot of people don't think about going up there, and it's beautiful and it's peaceful, and you're very likely to be relatively alone, and it's a good spot. It's just a great spot.
If you time it right, you can actually see some fireworks from up there.
I think
Which is really
I've posted a picture from this spot on my Instagram.
You can see all the way over to Space Mountain, and you can see a lot from up there, more than you'd expect. And it's a really, really neat view. And a lot of people walk right past it because there is so many stairs, and it's hot normally. But if you can go later in the evening or as the sun sets, it's a
I
wonderful
think
view.
it can be a very romantic spot too.
Well, I'm not going with you
As
there.
I gaze into your eyes, Colin.
Let's not do that.
Okay. Jay,
What do you think, Carlos? Would you think about that spot as being something to go and just to
Oh
take
yes,
it all in?
and I do a lot. I do a lot. One thing that is good about your
They need an elevator.
one thing is good about your list is they are all familiar places. So it's like that we're in the same vibe of getting to the same places. So it is, and I love that space. And the only thing that I regret that is that the two times that I've been to Magic Kingdom after the reopening, I did not took the opportunity to go there because I think you're right. Probably is pristine now, quiet and good. But I went to the dark. Oh my gosh!
Snag.
I went to
He got it, too.
to the rocks in front of the Sunshine Tree Terrace. I did with the one that you don't know, but
the Citrus Swirl Dole Whip stuff.
Yes, yes.
Doesn't make Carlos swell.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to my number one. It's not that it's a go with me, but I will
here
need
it
to
goes.
explain. No, it's not. It would. I think Colin. I think you already mentioned that place, but it is the following. Let me get it here. Okay. It's the walkway between Odyssey, the old Odyssey restaurant, and now the Epcot experience, and that walkway that links the Odyssey to the end of Future World that goes to that.
That's another video I have.
Yes.
It's very hot over there.
Well,
no, but you need to go. You need to go.
Hey, if you watch it on video, you don't get hot though.
That's true. You can
That's
be
a
in air
win-win.
conditioning.
The idea is that I usually spend some time there during the twilight is the best time to be there, and so and enjoying the monorail. It would pass right next to you, and looking west, you can get that picture that you guys already saw. That picture with just the Imagination Pavilion and the sunset, which is amazing. So
It's a great spot.
It is. It's
that
very
is
nice.
my number one spot. I really like that. Let me see what you. Oh, Eric is agreeing. Yes, the little bridge. Michael is saying my favorite quiet place is Aunt Polly's on Tonsire Island. Yes.
Yeah, that's
There
great.
you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
amazing.
don't be afraid to share your list. We'll
Yeah.
read some of them off, even if we move on. To
Yeah,
the
what
next
did we
segment.
miss? I'd love to
Yeah,
know.
what
What,
did we miss?
what do you guys think we missed or
Yes.
should have mentioned?
Because there's hundreds of them, realistically.
Yes.
I mean, every resort has some interesting ones. Chasing kills another.
A lot of people asking
mosquito
about
over
the
here.
abracadabra. Some comments about that.
You okay?
Choked on my own spit.
Oh, that's great. Nice thing to share.
Welcome.
You guys, one thing that I can say is that you guys are safe from the storm now, because it's been a long time without lightning, but I think the mosquitoes are having a party.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of background noise with you guys, so your microphone is getting everything around you.
Well, that's part of the charm of the spot, actually, because you get all sorts of interesting conversations. We also get a nice breeze of air conditioning every time.
That's true. Every time the door opens, it helps a little bit.
But you know one
As we
thing,
melt into a puddle.
Jason and Collin,
Carlos Silva.
there's something that the mic is speaking, and there's I can hear something.
Oh wait, I do hear it.
Yeah.
You hear
Yeah,
it
it's
too?
somewhere around
Listen.
here.
Listen. What's that sound?
Literally.
Okay, what's that sound? With a lot of sounds in the background. Good. And Jason, I was in your selection this week. I could tell that there's some. You were lighthearted.
Might be a trend.
You were in some way you're inspired, but you took in a easier path, I think. I could be wrong.
Oh, I don't think so.
I could be wrong.
I don't think they're going to agree with you, Carlos.
But you were not so. You was not the. Which was the is not this Jason here.
Not quite.
It's more the Jason Tree Jason. Yeah, I think that. Well, I don't want to give any hints or anything, but I think that this week is either going to be, like you said, easy,
We're very different.
or people are going to find them. They're going to be very frustrated when they realize what the sounds are, because these are all sounds. I went in the direction that everybody advised, which was to be like not that like the TTC at this very specific spot by this very specific.
These are
person.
easier to describe.
These are sounds that. You may hate yourself for not knowing. Let's just put it that way. Okay, let's do the first one. Let's cue up the first one.
In 1, 2, and 3.
Forward!
That may be harder than they.
That's what I said.
Is.
That's what I said. I mean, let's hear it again.
Forward!
I know what a lot of people are going to get.
I mean, it sounded a lot like Brett Iwan to me. I don't know. What do you think?
Who the heck is that?
What? Carlos.
What?
Collin doesn't know who Brett Iwan is.
I have no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Once
I don't know.
again? Let's do it again. 1, 2, and 3.
Forward!
I think
Nobody?
I think it's very.
If
not
you know,
easy.
you know.
Not easy. I
Right.
told you, Carlos.
Yes, I got.
So, do we have any guesses coming in?
Yes, Terry's saying filler magic.
Good guess.
Patricia said Goofy. Heather said Mickey. Caleb said Mickey
Closer.
Filler Magic. Kyle saying Runway Railway. Amber
Closer.
saying Phantasmic. Zach saying Runway Railway. And Mickey's Jungle Jam Parade, Michael was saying.
Wow, that's a very specific.
Yeah.
They're all very specific. They're all wrong.
Very wrong.
Yes.
Some got in the right park, though. I'll give them that.
Yeah, why not? We're giving hints already.
But he said like 4
Oh
parks.
my goodness! Why don't you just also tell them it sounds like Mickey? Oh,
Oops.
so okay. So some of them are in the right park, but we didn't say which
True.
park they are.
Yeah.
in.
Nope.
That's right. Why don't we hear it one more time?
Well, we get eaten some more.
Filler Magic, no, it's
No.
no, it's not.
Not that
Philhar
part.
Magic.
Like that narrows you down.
That's true. Does Mickey appear in every park?
Not an attraction.
I guess he does, doesn't he?
No,
Oh, I never said
not
it was an attraction.
Yeah, that's
no,
true.
I don't think that he is not in every park. But
Oh, Mickey is in every park. Though.
no, it is, but not
So
in an
okay,
attraction.
so the big hint there, it does sound like Mickey. I will give you that.
But it's not me. They're a little laggy tonight.
What are you doing? I'm trying to kill time. We're running early here, and you're just like giving hints. Why don't we just invite them here? Like
Originally, this
just
was
see the
supposed to be a
list.
1-hour show.
Why don't we just let them see the list?
So
Well, we can do that too.
so Stephanie is saying People Mover.
No, I don't know. That's interesting, Stephanie.
Mark Jones, Haunted Mansion.
No.
No.
Oh my God,
What?
we got a winner.
Who did it?
Terry Stinson Dory.
Finally, she said she'd never.
Wait,
win.
I want to hear it. What is it? What did she say?
Muppet Vision 3D.
That's
You
right.
got it.
Let's play the
You got it.
reveal.
Let's play the review.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to apologize for our slight technical difficulties, but I do wish to assure you that no one was hurt and this theater suffered only minor damage. So thank you very much for coming to see this demonstration of Muppet Vision technology, and enjoy the rest of your stay, and come see us again sometime.
They'll never recognize me now! Forward!
Great. And Amber,
I know.
Amber, a few seconds after Terry came up with the same answer.
Arranged the chorus.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, that was
See,
that was a pretty hard one.
that was hard,
Recorded today,
but not
too.
but not like impossible.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terry's saying, is that
Clever.
is that Spirit of 3D? Yes, is that 3D thing.
3D.
Like that little whatever that little dude's called. Yeah.
What is his name?
He's like the 3D dude.
Yeah, I forget what his name is.
He's
Wal-
made-
3D.
Waldo?
I don't
We
know.
saw it today and we still can't remember.
It's like the little dude.
Oh, I have to show something. I have to show something before I forget.
right?
Where is it? Oh, it was right here. Look, guys. Look how lovely.
No idea.
Look how lovely. It is Jason and Collin.
Oh no!
In 3D, in 3D gear.
I think poorly for us.
That was in the Muppet Vision.
It was in Muppet Vision.
And I think Collin is your sister right there in the
one
back.
probably not paying attention.
She was looking. She did not look amused.
And
probably thinking, what are you idiots doing?
And what surprised me is that you're matching the face covering.
Yeah, we didn't do that on purpose. We both drew the same ones because they worked well.
You're so cute.
Well, we make a lovely couple.
No, we do not.
He's so ashamed of me. It hurts. It hurts deep down.
I think your wife might be offended
Deep
by
down.
that.
No, she understands. She's a very understanding person.
Okay, but
She's watching.
are you? So it was by coincidence that you take the same face mask?
It's really fate.
Okay.
That's how I like this.
Yeah, we didn't plan it so that there was the same color.
Okay.
Sometimes things are just meant to be. How about we queue up the next?
We can have a product placement here. We could advertise for them.
How about we queue up the next sound?
You're good, man.
Okay, let's go to the next sound. So number 2 in 1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
I think somebody's gonna get that pretty quick.
That's,
Really?
I think somebody's gonna get that.
I don't think so.
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's hear it again.
Okay.
It looks like I'm slapping myself. Yeah, if it looks like I'm slapping myself, I'm just killing bugs.
You gotta be quiet when he plays the sound.
Yes. I'll do it again in 1, 2,
Yeah, go
and
ahead.
3.
What could it be?
It could be a lot of things.
And again, we have a winner.
No.
Yes.
Already? Who?
Yes.
Who is it?
It was Terry again.
No.
Yes,
come on.
Terry again. And Eric came right after that with the same answer.
Or he's lying to us.
No, that was easy. That was easy. That I got.
Do they both guess Tiki Room?
He had that startled look from it. I'm like, wait, that was not what I thought it was?
Guys, let's play the reveal.
Okay. Hands up. So that, of course, is
you know one thing. I was.
You got to tell everybody what it was because we haven't talked about it yet.
Yeah, it's the 7 dwarfs mine train, and
That's right.
but it was written in the review.
Well, people might not be looking at the comments.
you
Oh,
were
it was
not
written in the
looking.
review.
Oh,
I
in the
can't-
review. Okay.
okay.
We can't see that.
We can't see that.
Not tonight, at least.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, remember the days when we could see that?
Yep. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
We can blame
Do you remember
Carlos.
when we could?
He's not here. We can blame him.
But
remember
what-
when we used to be able to do the show and not give?
You know what they miss?
Yeah.
You know what they miss? They miss
bloodletting.
the both of you dancing to Hi Ho.
No, you didn't have that on.
Meanwhile,
No,
we're
no,
just
they
fighting
didn't
off the
saw
bugs
that.
well.
that you don't need.
You're just gonna have to imagine it.
Yeah, I need to record the next time.
Yeah.
Okay, that was easy. That
Yeah,
was easy.
Yeah, about half of
We
me
don't need
next
it anymore.
time.
We don't need it anymore. All right, you ready for number 3?
Let's go for number 3. In
What's that sound?
I am coming along with you.
Feels very
That's hard.
You
no,
think? I think it's super easy.
I think
It's easy if you know what it is, but I don't think if you don't like immediately know what it is, that's gonna be hard to place.
Well, that's
That's the point. But
It is easy.
let's hear it again.
I am coming along with you.
I just love that. It's great. I am coming along.
That's Jason in an Uber.
I'm gonna start playing that though. Actually, I'm not gonna take it to anytime soon. But,
Again, let me do again.
I am coming along with you.
maybe what I'll do is when I'm getting on an airplane. Next time I'm on an airplane, I'm just play this.
The flight attendant.
No. The person I'm sitting next to. I am coming along with you.
Hello.
Oh, guess what?
No,
Somebody
not.
already-
She can't win again.
Yes.
No, someone
Yes.
else.
He's on the ball.
And
Someone else.
no, and right after Terry got it, and then seconds after her, Jeremy got also.
Jeremy.
Too easy.
Who else?
Terry is saying, is that Quando guy?
So tell me, what did she
And-
guess it was?
Mark Jones says Hondo Smuggler's Run. Amber is also saying Smuggler's Run. Russ is saying R2D2. No, it's not R2D2, but it's Hondo.
Right area.
So let's play the review.
Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. Now get the move on and know that I have complete faith in you. But I am coming along with you just in case.
I have complete faith in you, but I ain't coming along with you.
You know one thing Terry is saying? Actually, I got it correct. Jeremy actually got it correct. I had the wrong name. Jeremy saying Terry is disqualified in auto count. She got the right name and got her name wrong. Okay, you guys are great. Yes, it was. I said to you today was supposed to be. It was easy. It was
Yeah.
easy.
It was pretty easy.
Yes.
No, that's not what you said in the beginning. Is that what I said?
Yes, I said it was easy. Yes, no.
Didn't say-
No.
Well, Hondo was the easiest, I think.
No, I think the easiest one was the mine train.
Mine Train?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Mine turn, yeah.
Maybe.
It's kind of an iconic sound.
Yeah.
So
well.
we wanted it easier, so we made it easier.
Too easy. Too easy this week.
2 of those was recorded today, though, and we did
That's
pretty
true.
well flying the Falcon. So
Oh yeah.
at least.
Okay, guys.
Good job.
Well
Uh,
done.
Today we rushed a little bit. Actually, I'm looking to that. To
Maybe because we're getting eaten alive.
Yes, I know that, and I'm worried about you guys.
I am down 1 pint of blood.
I'm gonna wake up covered in welts. Like, oh look, and the lightning's back.
But I have fed the forest animals.
That's
tonight.
true. That's
Or at least
true.
the forest
We've
insects.
done something correctly.
Yes.
We're getting back to the
I also
environment.
realized we didn't eat dinner.
That's true. We never did eat.
What are you
wrong
gonna
with
do
that?
for dinner?
I don't know. Nothing. Everything's gonna be
There's
fine.
nothing
Yeah,
open.
like
Might,
literally, the marketplace is closed.
Let me try to track down these mosquitoes and get some of my blood back.
Squad of you of them.
Oh, one thing. Let me bring some justice here. Caleb mentioned before Jim Cummings, and he is right. Jim Cummings is the voice of Honda.
Is that right? I don't think I knew that.
I
Yeah,
don't think
me
I did
too.
either.
Wow.
I think. And Michael is saying, "I love the top 5 today. Good. I would love."
Well, I love you guys being here with us and staying up late again, and bearing with us as we like.
You missed it that time.
Jason, why do you do the following? Just get a little bit in the center, so you're gonna have the right. Yes, right. That no, you don't need. Colin,
Feels
just
inappropriate.
go to. Colin, just go to the opposite. No, don't do that.
This way?
And then you have the right screen for you,
What are we
Jason.
doing?
Now I'm trying to put you in spot for you to
Like, I don't understand
Wait,
what
do
we're
we
doing.
want Jason in the
Are we
middle?
trying to lead the ship over, or what are we doing? Oh, you want me in the middle?
Yes.
Oh, why did you just say that?
Can I get a piece of my shoulder? Like,
You can rest your head on my shoulder if you want.
no thanks.
Okay.
It's a little sweaty.
It's not as bad as the one earlier. How do you know?
Oh, good guys.
Welcome to the. Anyway, Oh, this is me saying goodbye. It's good
Yes.
night. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad. It's always the sad part of the
That's
show.
true.
Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow on Here with Magic's lunch break live, I am going to be live from a park. But my plan was to be live at Hollywood Studios, but I'm still not. I don't know.
Not convinced.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments where you think I should go live tomorrow. I think I could probably pick from any park.
Probably.
Preferably a cool park. Like maybe
True.
a shady park.
So none of them.
Well, I was thinking about Hollywood Studios. I may go back to Hollywood Studios again. It was a lot of fun today, albeit a little warm. But tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern, herewithmagiclive.com, lunch break. I will be in a park somewhere, and it very well may be the Hollywood Studios. And if you are interested in seeing any of the many spots that we talked about tonight for our top 5 over on herewithmagic.com, I think I have a video for probably at least 75% of the places we talked about. So if you want to enjoy some of these spaces in the comfort of your own air-conditioned and bug-free home, head on over to herewiththemagic.com. Collin Kendall.
Do I get to lean in this time?
There we go.
This feels weird.
Am I out of it?
I think he is.
Yes.
Sorta.
A little bit.
But so basically this week I'm going to be in the stop that. We'll look more lightning. But this week I'm basically in the parks until into tomorrow, maybe a little bit Saturday. So I'll be sharing a lot of that on my stories. If you haven't seen it already, check that out on Instagram. I'm trying to cross promote them on Facebook too. So if you're on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, and you'll see those there too. Other than that, so website's going to have some more information coming here soon. I know a lot of people have asked a lot of questions about what it's like to be in the parks right now as a non-local. So I'm probably going to address this. Yeah, exactly. Moist. But I'll probably address a lot of the questions in an article that I'll put out when I get back. Mostly just to help people address some of the things that are common questions that I've been getting in my direct messages basically all week on Instagram. So if you have questions or things you want to know about particularly, give me a shout there and I'll try to address them or at least provide an answer for you as there's a mosquito crawling across the top of the phone. But 2 now. But yeah, all of that will be on guide4ww.com. So, oh look, there's one on the screen now. But yeah, that's all me. Yeah,
Yes, you can come back.
Don't get too close. It might get awkward.
Okay. Guys, next week are gonna be. I will not say we're gonna be in vacation. I'm on family duty. So, you can. I'm still gonna be doing my live show, but it's not going to be live. Actually, I'm recording that, and I'm gonna be broadcasted Tuesday night. I did the same thing this week, and the result was amazing. So it was good to test that. And so I'm gonna do it for the second time Tuesday night. You guys know that it's in Portuguese, but I always love to see when you show up there. It's great, and I love this community here. And talking about the community, we cannot forget. We do have the After Hours community. It's a brand new group, and
Absolutely.
And you can find the link for our Facebook community in the comments for each video, so you can go there and please join us there.
Absolutely.
Guys, it was an
Invite some friends too if you enjoy the community. That always helps us.
Yes.
And
Share the love.
It's a good community. You guys have made it pretty awesome. So.
pretty
invite
awesome.
It's pretty great. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Not
So-
pretty. It's great.
And don't
So,
forget
yeah, and
to
feel free to share in there. If you have something you want to talk about, share in the group. We'll talk with you. I know somebody had left a question or a comment in there earlier this week, and we're going to respond to everything that we see, at least all that we can. So,
Yep. And don't forget to let me know where you think I should be tomorrow. I need to make a decision between now and 12 hours
tomorrow.
from now.
Yeah.
and
As soon as possible, really, with reservation system.
one thing, you if you could visit our YouTube channel and then subscribe to our channel would be great.
And ring the bell.
And ring the bell, yes.
That was supposed to be a bell, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted
We're
it
gonna
to.
work. We're gonna work on the sound effects on our side. We're gonna work on our side.
And to all our friends, again, an amazing night. It's always good to be with you, all of you around. I could not take all the comments, but as much as I could, because today it was fast and it was intense here too again. But
It's still 10:21.
We did well, actually.
we did really well.
It's the closest to an hour we've ever actually gotten.
Yes. No.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
We're like 10 minutes short, what we usually do. Okay.
I think everybody's letting out a big sigh of relief.
It's like, oh, great,
Oh,
you get
I
to go
don't
to
think
sleep.
so.
Okay. The best part of the show is about to start, and that is the end when we get to hear our good friend Jeremy Goff.
You idiot, we can't leave. We're bolted to the chair.
So good night, everybody. Thank you all. See you. I will see you in 2 weeks.
I'll be covered in bug bites.
And I'll see you guys tomorrow from somewhere live in Walt Disney World. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. See ya.
Take care.